Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Goodness gracious, it is Thursday. It doesn't feel like a Thursday, but it is a Thursday. And Thursdays are thirstable. Thirstable? Is that a word? Maybe, maybe not. I have very little care for what is and is not a word. Why is the sky bluer in the game than it is in my life right now? Wow, the Citadel rendering looks sick. You think so, Max? You think so? Yeah, I had to download like 17 different mods for it, you know? How are you doing, by the way? How's your day gone? Oh, good heavens. I had... sleep has been missed again. I didn't get much in terms of sleep. Yesterday? Today, yesterday, whatever you want to call it. Blue, your sky is gray-white. It's been good, though? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yeah, today we just have to finish up the main quest line. And then, I suppose, I don't know what will happen after we accomplish the main quest line. I believe we'll probably have to prepare for the DLC stuff. GL? I assume that means good luck. Thank you, Max. Thank you. Let's see. What did I remember from last time? Let my brain kind of wrinkle itself back into formation. It's the same question as always, huh? Is that the question of the century for you? Have they found the incest yet? It is the same one you ask. Damn near every time you come in here. I know, I have not. Oh, did I fall through the... I fell through the bridge. Oh, no, not again. What did we even... this damn game is so buggy sometimes. What did I even have to do? The effect says I must go to Red Mountain to recover the artifact. Hammer Sunder from Gate Citadel Vemino. And then the artifact Blade Keening from Gate Citadel Odrosal. Then, with these artifacts and Wraithguard, if I destroy the enchantments on the Heart of Lorkhan in Dagoth-Ur's Citadel, Dagoth-Ur will be destroyed and the Blight ended. Vivek gave me the plan to defeat Dagoth-Ur to explain the details. Okay, so I gotta go to, those places. I gotta go just to, Red Mountain. Another Citadel. Citadel 2D? Your brain is melting? What do you mean Citadel 2D? It's already basically 2D. I actually don't know what you technically call that kind of game, like the Doom type games where like everything is technically, like all the sprites are 2D, but it's like the feeling is you know, they make it so that it feels like it's 3D. I mean, I know Doom-like, but I wonder if it has like a more official name rather than Doom-like. That's like saying God of War-like when you mean hack and slash, you know? Like, it feels like that. Oh, this is a God of War-like. You mean a hack and slash, bro? This genre's got a name. Yeah, but a Souls-like is not technically... See, roguelike is a genre name. That makes sense. Souls-like is technically not a genre name. It's just what people have decided to call anything that slightly is inspired or resembles a Souls game. Damn, this boat is, like, not doing well. Alright, back on land.
Under sun and sky, outlander.
But yeah, we gotta travel all the way to... Where's Red Mountain? There it is. Okay, I don't know where exactly the places I have to go are. Okay, that's Vemino, the Citadel Vemino. And or dorsal. Okay, so or dorsal is close to Dagoth so we may as well. I suppose we can go there real quick and then go around to Veminel right quick, so that, you know, it's not that much of an issue. Not much. Because if I go to Veminel and then I suppose I could go to Veminel first, and then dorsal, and then straight to Dagoth. From there, take the long route first and then the short route. Your grandfather's ashes swim faster than this. Listen, it's an old game, okay? Like, look at our running speed. This is our running speed. Originally you run slower than this. And that's just how these older games are. You simply are slower because the maps are smaller, in a sense, and they make you run slower so that it gives you the illusion of distance. Your fat ass is faster than this, even with the PC on hand.
When you can ride.
Knuckles, hello, hello, hail to thee. How do you do? I forgot which place is closer. I guess we can go to Balmora, right? Balmora, and then from Balmora to Caldera. You made a new guy in Fallout 4, have you now? Another person to roleplay as, eh? His name is Grog Nobbins, and he's a a shinless fat guy. Uh-huh. Well, now you're obligated to make him fit the role, so to speak. Which side is the side that has the... Is that over here with the shops? Yes, okay. Haven't visited Balmora in like a minute. Oh, what kind of choices does Grog make? I kind of want some bacon, but there's no... Well, there is bacon, but I don't think I want to cook it right now. Bacon! I need a baconator.
Anytime.
Now look who's being the fat ass. Me! I'm being the fat ass. I almost, you know, it wasn't until I saw that cliff racer that I had forgotten that cliff racers were a thing. Why is this rock so slippery? Alright, we gotta go around, it seems. I know we can go over and whatnot with the staff, but I don't wanna do that. I wish to travel on foot. Maybe my plan to travel on foot is already foiled. Just a slight bit of a chance that might be the case right now. Nope. Nope. Well, I'm... Oh. Okay, can I get... There we go. Okay, nope, nope. Jump, hop, skip. Okay. Magic wand! Levitate me out of here. Okay, what in God's name is trying to fight me? Oh, that guy. I'm gonna leave him. Or her. Aren't the bigger ones with the horns the gals? I kind of forget. Oh, ay, por Dios. I forgot we got the glove too, the one to hold the tools so that we don't fucking die. Well, just trying to get them or use them, you know. And it is a little funny how it's just one glove, just one, you know, not two. I might have enough time to also levitate over this little bit of land mass as well. I mean, the Ghost Gate is basically just following that path. I will try to finish the main quest line. I don't know how long it'll be, but I feel like, you know, getting getting 2 different tools and then killing a guy shouldn't take all that much time. Unless I'm running around like a chicken without its head, in which case, you know, it is a likelihood that may happen. You're gonna draw, you have fun, Max. Oh. Okay, I like how I slid on the ground for a bit, thought it was fine, and then just break my legs. I'd rather stop drawing because you have been drawing already. Then why would you say you're gonna draw if you're meaning to say you're gonna stop drawing? That's a contradiction. I wonder if we still have that belt that summons the skeleton. Honestly, I do kind of wonder what is the strongest thing you can summon. With like one of those summonable items. I guess there really is only items. Well, I guess you get the scrolls too to summon stuff with. Because stopping feels like beginning because your body is used to drawing. Okay. I see you. Kill Dagoth. Heart 1. That's what we'll call these attempts. Or I guess this little journey. What the fuck? Okay. Already on my way to get my ass kicked. That bird is a premonition. The pen or your... Oh, you're always stroking? Okay, I see. Kill the goth. No, not the goth. I need to remember to save whenever I see a fuck-ass bone crusher guy. Just so that I can save and then fight that guy. Also, I guess summon a skeleton and then go around him and then whack him in the butt. Ouch. They've struck me with a lightning. Okay, so we gotta go to Odrosol and Vaminal. Like I said before, I think I'm gonna try and go to Vaminal first and then Odrosol. Just because Dagoth Earth's thing is like right there next to it. And I can just levitate if there's like if most of this spot in between is just mountain. I can just levitate and go over anyways, so. Sorry, just had the Matrix speak to me for a second there. Could I do a femboy tier list? That's out of nowhere. I guess it depends. I don't really know all that many, to be fair. I only know so few. Okay, let me, like, fight this guy. Which ones do you know? Depends on what kinds we're talking about. Are we talking about the anime ones, or are we talking about the furry ones? Girly boys. I know what a femboy is. Okay, this guy hit me twice with that shit. This bird is still alive. This fucking bird that I hate. Start naming. Okay, there's Reggie. There's Astolfo. There's, Line Shoe. There's, okay, that's all the ones I know the names of. Those are it. The rest that I know of, I do not remember the names of. You're in the shower every meal on Friday. There's one more you definitely know the name of. I'm not gonna fall for whatever this is. I feel like there's a trick being played on me right now. I'm not gonna fall for it. Okay, we can't go there. You know, does Link count as a femboy? I feel like sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. It depends. Depends. Ow! Lightning. Sure, we can count Link. Okay. That also reminds me of fucking what's that guy's name from Final Fantasy where they dress him up. I think it's Final Fantasy. It's fucking Cloud or whatever. Oh, that reminded me of that. I don't know why. Like my brain just connected the synapses together real quick. Are we also counting game characters? We're counting femboys, just in general, I guess. I don't know. I was not given a limitation as to my range of you know, I guess what I could pull from. There's Venti, I guess, from Genshin. There's literally one character you're forgetting. Who, Michael? Not sure if Michael would count as much of a femboy, you know? Oh, there they go. Okay, where is this place? I suppose it might be underground. Alright, could be that over there. He hates the label? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like you could technically, like, body type him as a femboy, but I don't know if he's, like, if he could count as one, because he doesn't actively try to portray himself as one. Quite the opposite, I would imagine. Yolotl is a femboy? I am not! Only on Fridays. Underground? Like Sonic? Sonic Underground. Yo, that show was the shit. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to enter. That's not an entrance. Nope, I'm falling. Okay, it's clearly something around here I have to go through. That's like a whole crystal. Yeah, it was like the shit because it fucking sucked. No! Do not blaspheme like this. You once heard 10 views sounds few, but imagine 10 oiled up femboys cracking you. What the kind of... What kind of sentence is that? And 10 views is statistically, at least on Twitch, you're already like in the 50 percentile. You know, 50% of the entire Twitch viewership thing or something like that. I remember reading some statistic out there that like having even 10 views would put you like above like half of the people on Twitch. And I can't remember how much it is until you make it to like the 20th percentile. But it doesn't take that much, technically. New save. Wait, did I press the right thing? Okay, save. Kill. Dagoth. There we go. Well, I think we've already been here, because there's a dead-ass skeleton, unless the skeleton fought the vampire guy, in which case, I feel bad for him. Could just be some dude that's died here a long time ago. There's an amulet that costs quite a bit of money. Oh, they got hella arrows in here. Ebony arrows. That sounds pretty nice. Scrap metal, and they got like a random dwarven sword. Me and my girl. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to think of what other... Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, we got him. Freaking bone walker over here. Good thing he was turned around. This one is not as turned around. Okay, he's... I like it that how when they die, it's just... The skull is left. That's it. Their fucked up skull. A coin and a piece of paper. Okay, okay. Dormer shield. They really like having just random pieces of paper and like one coin in their drawers, don't they? Can I heal in here? Okay, there are enemies nearby. Mine enemies are many. Let's see, what do they got here? Fire, quality, fire resistance, standard, fortify speed, spoiled, slow fall, potion of attack to creatures, which I don't know how that even works. My boy, you leave Dagoth be. I can't. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. He must be slain for the sake of all Tamrelics. That's what I'm calling the people of Tamriel Tamrelics. What the hell is this? Grandmaster's Alembic? I assume this is for like making potions, because that's what it's looking like. Parchment with scrawlings. These motherfuckers be writing poetry. Dagon? Maroons Dagon? A goblet. A goblet. Hello, Joel. Hello, chat. Hello to you, Tough. Hail to thee. Like how I'm just collecting amulets. Just collecting their amulets like freaking dog tags. Okay, we gotta be able to rest now. Okay, apparently not. Maybe if I go over here. I'm gonna go back. Gonna rest until I'm healed. Oh, apparently I've got things to upgrade. It's a Thursday. What the hell-y? This has got to be like the one Daedra in this entire freaking mountain. Is one random ass Daedra. I think a bro got lost. Alright. This is life. Bye. See you. There we go. Alrighty. I got not a clue. I feel like I'll see what I'm looking for when I see it. Well, there goes one of his brothers again. Sunder. There we go. Blunt weapon, one-handed. Values a lot. Fortify attack. Fortify strength. Fortify will drain 1 point on self. That's only if you don't have the hammer, I believe. Fortify endurance. Not the hammer, the glove. Sorry, my words. Amulet of the Heart Heal. A Hearth Heal, sorry. Fortify strength. Damn, that's also pretty good. Pretty good thing. Too bad he didn't get to use it on himself. Sunder's a great weapon. Journal has been updated. I mean, it looks like a good weapon. Let me see the thing. In Citadel Verminal, I discovered the artifact Hammer Sunder, one of the enchanted tools created by the Dwemer, craft lord Kagradak. Do you think I can, like, go back to the fat guy with the spider legs and show him the tools? Just be like, hey, I got this thing. He's gonna be like, how the fuck? You know how long it's been since I've seen them things? Let me look at the stats of it. The damage stats. Yagnum, yeah. Because he technically... Yagrum, yeah. That's his name, right? I mean, I assume you know better than I. Because, like, you know, he technically worked here, you know? That's technically weaker than my current axe, but, like, yeah, it's still... For a one-handed weapon, it almost does the same amount of shop damage. 70 rather than 80. But its minimum is 10, unlike this one, which is, like, 1 to 80. This is 10 to 70. He's actually the way out if you kill Vivek. He's actually the way out if you kill Vivek before he gives you Wraithguard. Oh! I didn't even know you could kill Vivek, but... So he's like the one who, what, gives you the stuff? I imagine? Yeah, you can just kill Vivek. Makes sense. Maybe I should do that once I'm done here. Let me see if there's anything else in these parts. Hello. Okay, strong skeleton. Beldo the Undying. Well, he's pretty dead. I like how this skeleton had a name, a whole title. Oh, bro did not expect it. He had a brother just guarding the back door. Just in case. Man. You know, maybe he's a historied fellow and you never know. Your groom will activate Wraithguard for you if you kill Vivek before he does it, because Vivek drops an unactivated Wraithguard on death. Okay, I see. So you can pick it up off of Vivek, and then... Okay, I see. I like when games do that, like they let you just do things, and then they're like, yeah, here's a backup plan in case you do. I heard, what's that? Doesn't Baldur's Gate do that a lot? Like, you can kill a lot of, like, main characters or whatever to the story, and the game will still have a way for you to, like, gain the same quests or something like that. New Vegas does that? Does it? I don't remember necessarily, honestly. I do not remember Vegas. Well, maybe it's because I haven't put myself in a situation where I just decide to murk somebody. And then that person having to be important. But you're probably right. I'll trust your judgment over my own. The only way you can truly fuck up the main quest is if you kill Yagrum. Which you wouldn't really have a reason to do that anyways. So, like, the chances of that happening are very low. Other than him, you can literally kill everyone you want. Murder. Wild Guar? What are you doing here, buddy? You know, I'll let you be. No, bad. I really wanted to let him go. Can we go this way and around? I think so. Maybe this way would be better, because it is south. Man, I can only imagine having to go through a windy-ass desert. You just get sand all over your fucking eyes and face and mouth. And now that I think about it, Sunder is probably better than this because you get fortified stuff. Yeah, like strength and whatnot, so you're right, it is a pretty good weapon. I just thought about it. I was only thinking in terms of, like, the points of damage, but then I remembered that, like, you do more damage the stronger you are. Or, you know, having whatever stat the weapon needs, right? And if you have more of that stat, then that weapon is better. Evil ass bug. Wall. Damn. Okay. I thought I was just getting jumped out of nowhere. I was about to say, is there another one that I don't see? This guy's tweaking out for a second. I'll take care of that. I think that's just a bridge. Yeah, it's the bridge we went through originally, so we're on the right path. What the hell? I need to regen my my stamina. I'll just walk. Yeah, this is one of those places with a ballista. Still cocked back, by the way. Who knows how long that's been, like, left like that. That rope has got to be, like, strong as hell, you know? Like, not frayed. Not a single fray on this, like, bowstring. This shit is still capable of just launching off. not sure this is the other place. Endusa? Oh, this is the Kagernak's study, which is not where we're supposed to be. Aldrosol is where we're supposed to go, so we're close, but I think it's over this hill, really. Yeah, damn it. Okay, go around. Okay, and we're just gonna not break our legs. We just gotta go around this hill, really. That's about it. What's possibly attacking me out here? Of course, why did I even ask? It's fucking... I will never tire of that. You know, I saw a meme. I forgot to, like, post it, but I saw a meme in regards to this game where it was just, like, a... the player character. You know that, like, Spider-Man scene? The one from... The one, what's it called? Spider-Man... the multiverse one where we're following like Miles Morales and he's talking to his dad, but his dad doesn't know he's Spider-Man. He's like, I think it's the scene where he's talking to him about the polka dot guy or whatever his name is, and he's like, why is this man so pissed off at you or some shit like that? He's like, I didn't. He's just gone crazy. Never. Why'd you betray Takeoff? I didn't. He's just gone mad. Some shit like that. He's literally just silly and goofy. He's just a gooba. He's just a gooba. Okay, it's apparently somewhere around here. Let's see. I think we've been here once, maybe, while just walking around. Originally, when we were trying to find our way to Dagon. I forgot my weapon. Be smited with the tool of might and power. Where is it? Weapon. You know what? We're out here. I can wear this helmet. There's nobody here to see me, and nobody can do anything about it. Be smited. You too. I like how it's literally just a hammer, though. It's an enchanted, a very important hammer, but it's just a hammer, bro. It's fucking whack. Whack. Oh yeah, okay, it automatically does the fortifying thing too, so you don't have to cast a spell on yourself. What the hell's the entrance? How the hell did I get into this place? Is that the doorway? I think so, yep. Overwrite that. Okay, that's locked. So open the door, or I'm gonna kill you even harder. I like how it's both doors I have to unlock, not just one. Okay, Dwemer, Cuirass, Fire Shield, Fortify Agility, Frost Shield. I don't know why you would need Frost Shield when you're in a fuck-ass desert volcano mountain. But, you know, it's there. They needed it at some point. Oh, coins. Give me that. This guy's, dead. Dwarven Claymore. Dwarven, I guess here it's just like free Dwarven weapons. It does kind of bother me that the doors open in different directions. It's a little strange. Another dead skeleton. What the hell happened in here, huh? Who's out here just slaying skeletons left and right? Leave the poor guy alone. You! Leave that man alone! Oh, I think we found our culprit here. The Dwemer couldn't afford doors that open in the same direction. They could figure out how to make crazy-ass tools and use those tools to make divine creation. Well, not even divine, but like make things that would attempt to make them divine, from what I remember. But they can't figure out how to make doors that open the same way. You know, this reminds me actually a lot of like human technological progress, where technically you had like different things. Like one of the things you kind of fail to realize sometimes is just how easily other technologies could have been invented earlier on in history. Like we could have probably had guns as early as in like the Greek times, like of a kind, and not maybe not exactly good, but we could have had cannons at least that far back. Because they had, you know, they worked a lot with brass and whatnot. They could have, you know, made a brass tube and just... I think they also had the materials to technically make gunpowder. They kind of did. I know there's the one, like, schematic of the pneumatic, like, cannon. And I say pneumatic because it was literally meant to use, like, I think steam to, like, launch the projectile. It was something like that. But it was only a schematic. I think it was maybe built one time. And it's the same thing. The Romans technically built like a steam engine, or I guess what you could call like a proto-steam engine, but they never had any uses for it. So therefore they just kind of stopped. Like whoever was developing it, you know, stopped because nobody, you know, there was kind of no reason for it. They had no use for the fucking thing. It's like speccing into like a technology, but it's like, well, you know, what the hell are we gonna use this for? It's just like there's nothing here to use this for. Hiya! Hiya! India could have also had guns earlier on. India, who else? There's like a whole video I watched on this. And, you know, technically, some people don't think about this, but you could also have made a cannon out of, like, a wooden log. It just would have not been a very good cannon, and it would have only been, like, a couple of uses, probably. But, you know, if you get, like, a wooden log, you put a hole in it, you know, in through the center, you put rings around the log of metal, and it kind of holds for at least, like, a couple of shots. It's not a very good cannon, but it's still a cannon. I was expecting that guy to have the things. He did not have the things, apparently. Where else can we go? Wait, hold on. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, we're just gonna have to figure it out. Sorry, my throat is getting a little weird, a little strange. Okay, we went through here, so it's gotta be... Oh, maybe... There we go. Also, if you count a ballista, the Greeks had guns. But, like, okay, a ballista, you don't count a ballista because that's just a bow. It's just a big crossbow. So it's more of a crossbow than, like, a gun. You know what I mean? Like, would you count a crossbow as a gun? Probably not, right? So I think that was also a thing that was mentioned by the video, is that you have to consider why they wouldn't have made such a thing. And one of the main focuses of the Greeks when it came to, like, ranged weapons was, what did they call it? You know, like, mechanisms like that allowed you to, like, you know, launch a arrow harder at people. Well, what the fuck is a crossbow if not the original guns? In a sense, right? If you're boiling down gun to easy to use range weapon, sure. Easy in quotes, by the way. Easy in comparison to trained archers, you know? Keening, okay. Now we go and see the boy himself. Time to kill Dagoth. Yep. It will be sad. I will see his dialogue and he will try to beg, probably. Or something, I don't know. And I'll be like, damn. I would switch sides if I could, my boy. Because I fall for the Dagoth propaganda, okay? Okay, this stuff does not have enough magic in it. We do have that one potion that'll let us fly a little, so... Don't we also have that necklace that'll let us fly around? This one. What's it called? Amulet of the Hearth. So where is it? Amulet of the Hearth. That's probably an A. Hearth Fire, Hearth Heal. There we go. Get ready for the worst final boss in the history of gaming because holy rushed, Batman. It is what it is. Dude, I remember there being plans, like, it's probably in the garbage, but, wasn't there at some point a plan to remake this game in, the Skyrim? Like, it was like a mod, basically. Same thing happened with Vegas, no? Where, like, somebody was like, I'm gonna remake the whole game in the Fallout 4. I think for the Vegas mod, it was like a Fallout 4 thing. It's still in production? Probably. I know sometimes, like, they get, like, canceled because Bethesda themselves kind of goes like, hey, that's a copyright or some shit. Which is bullshit, by the way. But, you know. Oh, there was also a mod, I think, being created for, like, for a Fallout mod, where it was meant to be an exploration of, like, Texas, I think? Like, you know, Mexico, Texas, like, area. You know, within the Fallout world. Okay. Don't fall into the lava, you know, just kind of float around. This floating is, like, really fast, by the way, in comparison to the other one. Like, I'm zooming. Oh. Fucker. Now! Oh, these drummers and their fuck-ass doors, bro. There we go.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Come and look upon the heart and a Kulakan. And bring Wraithguard, I have need of it.
Bring a Wraithguard, I have need of it. The way he says that. I thought there's a pause and then he's like, bring Wraithguard, by the way. You know what kind of this is. This
Come
motherfucker's
to
the
the
type.
heart chamber. I wait for you there, where we last met countless ages ago.
I was gonna say, this is the type of motherfucker that'll ask you to come over and like bring the one thing he actually wants from you. That's the kind of friend he is. Where the fuck? Friend or traitor?
Come to me through fire and war. I welcome you.
Well, friend, if you could tell your little buddies to like stop being little a-holes, maybe I would just very freely.
Welcome, Moon and Star. I have prepared a place for you.
Not gonna lie. I like the sound of the voice actor. It still could use a little work, you know, the actual voice acting, but the voice itself is fine. All right. I imagine it's through here. Hello? Maybe not. Oh, who's this? Oh, like basically almost a full set of glass armor. Nice. And expensive shoes. He sounds distinguished. Crossier of St. Lothis. What the fuck is St. Lothis? I do not know any St. Lothis. It does cost some money, though. You know, that's 5,000 coins. And this is some bullshit for the Tribunal Temple's questline? I see. Oh,
Come.
right!
Bring Wraithguard to the heart chamber. Together let us free the cursed false gods.
You're right. I remember now. Yeah, one of the not statues, but the things you can pray to is St. Lothis one. Okay, we're on the right path, clearly, because that ass motherfucker's left and right. I just gotta actually remember which way is the correct way.
Welcome, Nerevar. Together we shall speak for the law and the land and shall drive the mongrel dogs of the Empire from Morrowind.
I do like driving the dogs from the Empire away from places. That is something I like. I'm not a big fan of the Imperials.
Is this how you honor the Sixth House and the tribe unmourned? Come to me openly, and not by stealth.
What do you mean not by stuff? I'm coming to you! What are you complaining about? Bro's like, come to me open and not by stealth. Motherfucker, I am coming to you openly. You know I am. You can hear my ass, alright? It began here. It will end here. Have you any parting words, or would you prefer to skip the speeches and get to our business? You are the challenger here, after all, so to you goes the courtesy of the first blow. Parting words, I suppose. Now that you have come to me here, there can be but one result. Many times I have considered offering to share this place with you. I considered offering to accept your oath of service. You might try to buy my trust by giving me Wraithguard, Keening, and Sunder. I thought we might once again be friends, comrades, brothers in arms. Now that you have come... Okay, but I have won this place and power by right of conquest, by right of daring and enterprise. I will not risk it to cunning and deceit. I offer you no deals. If you are my enemy, I cannot trust you, and even if you are not my enemy, I cannot let you live. It will all be decided here. I believe I will prevail, but I cannot be sure, and I am vain enough that, should I fall, I would wish to be remembered in my own words. So, if you have final questions you would ask them now. I have final questions I will ask you if you would answer. My first question is, are you really Nerevar Reborn? I know no more than you. It's like, listen, bro, I don't fucking know. A self-willed hero, I make my own fate. Yeah, I am the Nerevar Reborn. Fuck it. Don't worry, we're already in the bit this far in. That is bitter. The gods and fate are cruel. I served you faithfully once, Lord Nerevar, and you repaid me with death. I hope this time it will be you who pays for your faithlessness. You left this game, never truly confirms if you are the Nerevar Reborn or not. Yeah. I mean, listen, the fact that Azura, like, kind of talks to you, I feel like that kind of confirms it enough. Like, if you have a whole-ass god being like, hey, do this stuff, like, is that not basically... is that not basically confirmation? Maybe she doesn't outright say, you are Nerevarine, but it's like, yeah, but Azura is a fucking lying slag. I guess. It depends. I guess I don't know as much about like Elder Scrolls lore as other people, but I guess it all depends on how exactly the rebornness of the Nerevar works, I guess, is the way I'd put it. Can you even be reborn in the first place? If so, then there's a chance. If not, then, you know, if nobody else has ever been reborn, you know, you can't see it, but I'm shrugging my shoulders right now. If you think about it, all of this is a revenge plot over the tribunal killing her husband. They killed her guy, their favorite little guy on the land, you know? They're like, you guys are kind of ass. She's like, you guys are kind of assholes. That shit was not slick. My second question is, if you win, what do you plan to do with the power of the heart? Would you make yourself a god and establish a diarchy? Or will you complete Akulan and dispute control of Chambriel with the Septums? Or will you share the heart with your followers as I have, and breed a new race of divine immortals? You know what? Just because I don't really like the Empire, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna say, fuck you, Tamriel, Septum people. I'm not a big fan of the Empire. A noble ambition, and anyone who would make war upon the Septums should be my friend. A pity we cannot trust each other. We cannot trust one another as allies. My final question is, if I had offered to let you join me, would you have surrendered Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to me to seal your oath? Yes. Perhaps with the right guarantees. If I had a cunning plan, you know what? Sure. Since it hardly matters, let me assure you, there are no guarantees that would help you once I had my hands on those tools. Pity I didn't try to bargain with you. It might have made things so much easier. But now, if you have any questions, ask them. Otherwise, you are the challenger. I await your first blow. Ask questions. What are your plans for the heart? I will continue to draw divine power from the heart and distribute it to my kin and followers. I will continue to broadcast divine power upon the Blight Winds so that it will touch each soul in Vardenfell, and then more broadly across the waters to the rest of Morrowind and Tamriel. In time, even the mortals, every mortal in Tamriel shall feel the liberating contact of the divine, or with the divine. What is your plan for the 6th house? The 6th house will serve as the elite cadre of our movement. As cultists evolve through various stages of enlightenment, they will become, as suits their abilities, either holy warriors or priests. Their duty is to prepare themselves for service. Their joy in the liberation is to enter even more deeply into the profound enlightenment of the divine dream world. What is your plan for the Dunmer? I will free the Dunmer from the imperial joke and cast down the false gods of the temple. I will lead them out of their ancient superstitions and gift them with intimate knowledge of the divine. Then, perhaps, when Morrowind is once again restored to its ancient glories, it will be time to consider whether Dunmer should cultivate ambitions of empire. How do you justify your crimes? If by my crimes you mean the inevitable suffering and destruction caused by war, then I accept the burden of leadership. The Sixth House cannot be restored without war. Enlightenment cannot grow without the risk of upsetting the tradition-bound and complacent herd, and the mongrel armies of the Empire cannot be expelled from Morrowind without bloodshed. As I have charity and compassion, I grieve, but our mission is just and noble. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. What happened to the drummer? I have no idea what happened to the drummer. I have been denied the opportunity to study Wraithguard, and I am not sure how much of Kagernak's lore was invested in his tools, and how much in his own sorcery and mastery. I have long studied Kagernak, and have come to admire his wisdom and craft. Someday, after the campaigns of the Sixth House are secured, I hope to have time to dedicate to this mastery. Why are you building Akulakan? I love that this game is rushed, and it's so rushed that Bethesda went, yeah, just have the final boss lord dump on you. We need to release this game in 5 minutes. It is truly a tragedy when you have like such a good opportunity to have like a pretty good I guess situation for your character, right? A similar thing happened with Vegas, except it wasn't made by Bethesda, right? Where it's just like, we gotta rush this thing out in 5 minutes. We're gonna give you a kind of bland bad guy that is kind of complex enough to make you think about what could have possibly been there, but we're not actually gonna finish it. Or give you the option, at least with Vegas, you got to like join Caesar if you really wanted to, right? Even though they wrote him very shittily. And his philosophy doesn't make sense technically. But there's enough there, considering the, you know, the fact that you're in the fucking post-apocalypse, that you're like, yeah, I can kind of see why some people would be like, this is the right path. And then here it's kind of like, yeah, I could see why this guy wants to fuck, you know, the Empire and and the Tribunal. But you can't do anything about it. I guess you can kill Vivek, right? Like, you can just do that if you want. Other than that, though, how much can you really do? Akulakan will serve 3 purposes. First, it will be the champion of my armies, liberating first Vardenfell, then Morrowind, and then perhaps the rest of Tamriel. Second, it will serve as a sower and cultivator of the divine substance driven from the heart. 3, it will serve as the prominent banner and symbol of our cause, to defy the Empire, to liberate mortals from ancient superstitions, and to glorify our crusade against the gods. To be fair, you love Caesar as a villain. He explains his shitty fucking philosophy with such confidence that you kind of agree with him until you actually stop and think about it. Yeah. And then you could argue it also makes sense that he's technically wrong on like the terms he uses, because like, how many books can you honestly, you know, find yourself reading about philosophy in the fucking post-apocalypse? Like, it's no surprise he got some shit wrong. Like, the fact that he's that well read is enough to be like, yeah, okay, he's clearly kind of smart, but he's kind of stupid. And is it his fault? I personally don't think so, because it's, once again, it's a question of like, well, how many books do you really have access to? If you only know a couple of things because those are the only books that survived, is it really your fault you fucked up? Okay, I'm finished talking. Defend yourself. Very well. If you are impatient to begin, go ahead. You are the challenger. To you goes the first blow. He's smart in the same way a Redditor is smart when he spits out random facts. Yeah, kinda sorta like that. Okay, don't I gotta do a thing? Where are the things I gotta strike with this to kill the guy? The fuck-ass guy. Holy rush, Batman. Attacks you first. Anyways, yeah. Don't I gotta, like, whack the heart somewhere? You can just kill him? Really? I thought I just had to, like, do the whole strike the heart, stab the heart, and then go kill him. Oh. Well, that was quick. He doesn't have a body. Oh, door's open. Did you enjoy that?
What a fool you are.
Oh.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How could you be so naive? There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. Come, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy.
Can you say that, but you don't let me lay down anything? Okay, that's a big-ass guy. Made of stone and stuff. And the bones? I don't know how you make bones that big, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. Ow. Just fucking whacked him so hard, he just fell sideways. Okay. So, that was a fake out, clearly. Oh, what the hell are you even supposed to do here? And he's got a shield surrounding him, and there's a whole path. I guess just follow the path? He's not stopping me. He doesn't know. He doesn't know I'm going to kill the heart. That is a big-ass skeleton. They made a skeleton. You're telling me this wasn't just a guy made of stone? They just gave him a whole-ass skeleton first, and then built that around him? And the heart is not even where our heart is supposed to be, but that's fine, you know? Oh, okay, he's down here. Fucking whack the thing, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just whack that shit until it breaks or something, and then just shank him. Take one. This man came real fucking quick. Break! Break, you stupid thing! Ooh, I'm dying. I'm dying real quick. Restore magic. Oh my god, my everything. I mean, speed, agility. What the hell did he strike me with? Drain fatigue 1. He hit me with something. Use keening. Okay. I thought I had to whack it to break the barrier first, and then just shank him British style. You know, let's just pop one standard potion. I'm sure it'll keep us alive a little bit. And anything else I want to just drink real quick. Okay, he hit me with something that fucks up my strength, clearly. Drink a little bit of that. Anything I want to use here? I could maybe distract him with an ancestral ghost real quick. And then... Okay, keening. Get him! Get him! Hiya!
What are you doing? Let you go, fool! Stop!
Shank! 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 Get him! Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm almost dead. Bro just like bitch smacked me, bro. He backhanded me. Did you see that shit? He fucking backhanded me like a pimp. Oh my god, dude. My everything is getting like destroyed. And I have like no choice in this. This is like, you know, it's alright, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure we'll come back from this. We're so close to dying. We're so close to dying. Fortify. That's Fortify. I've been drinking Fortify, not Restore. Like a buffoon. Come on, man, this ain't that hard. I'm getting my ass beat. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He's just beating my ass, okay? Like, take a bit of Flynn, you know? Help with the, strength there. Restore. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. To keep me from dying on the spot right now. Carrion Flight, Flame Atronach, maybe I can summon one of them. Okay, can't read that during battle. I know I can't read that during battle. Summon one of these bitch-ass motherfuckers. Get his ass, get his ass. Let me heal. For like 3 seconds. I'm gonna whack that motherfucker with a hammer. Oh my god. He's knocking me on my fucking knees again. Damn. Well. He let me hit him this time. We know what we have to do.
What a fool you are. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating
Damn, he's kind of fast
innocence. How could you be so naive? There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. Come, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for
Two-shotting
my
the final
mercy.
boss will never not be insane to you. Well, he's two fucking shotted me. So there is that. Okay. You lot can not do that. That would be kind of cool. Magic. Just spawn something. Just spawn a... I forgot the magic stuff is on here. You go take care of that. Oh, is it because I didn't fuck with the levers? Oh, for the love of everything, that's good. Piss off! Piss off! Okay, hammer and then knife, right? Okay, maybe stop dying so quick. That would be kind of cool. Sunder then Keening, gotcha, gotcha.
What are you doing?
Can I spawn a skeleton or something? Give me 10 seconds, Sagoth, for the love of God. Give me like 10 seconds, bro. Holy moly. It's fucking about to summon everything in my power here. Spawn one of them in. Spawn one of these fuckers in. Okay, can they, where are they going? Where are they going? Why are they just pissing off? Oh, Lord. Okay, what's getting messed with? Willpower? That's fine, I guess. Okay, you two are just gonna fight each other? Oh, Lord have mercy. Ow. Okay, he disappeared again. I kinda doubt he's dead. He did this once before. I am... Okay, so... Oh, they're both attacking the heart. Where the heart is supposed to be. That was... You know, I guess it's the, Oh. 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 Oh, no. Well, I mean, we don't have access to, the big thing anymore. Good, right? Was that literally it? I was expecting one more trick up his sleeve, honestly. What's down here, though? Now I want to kind of explore a little bit. That was it? Oh, Lord, have mercy. So much story, so much... I get it now. I think I get it, you know? That was... The DLC has better final bosses. I genuinely hope so. Because that shit was just real quick. Okay, the whole thing just falls apart once you destroy the heart. And I thought this way was gonna be some exit. Apparently not. Huh. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I kind of disappointed. Like, they just kind of made it weird. Like, he hits hard with the spells, so you kind of have to rush the heart, whack, and then stab a million times, and then just whack him twice with this thing. And that's it. You think Vero only has 400 health? I don't know whose idea that was. It kind of feels like, you know, what I've seen of the Alduin fight, you know? Like how Alduin is literally just a dragon, and then the only thing that separates him from all the other dragons is that he can cast fucking meteor shower. That's about it. It kind of feels like that. Like, he's just basically, like, Dagoth just kind of feels like a slightly harder to deal with ash vampire guy. So that's about it. Oh, I guess we're just gonna head out. The journal was updated though, right? So I found the heart of Lorcan within the giant artifact Akulakan. I struck the heart with Sunder, then struck it again and again with Keening until the enchantment was destroyed. Severed from the sustaining power of the heart, Dagoth was destroyed, but the disturbance triggered an earthquake and I had to flee for my life. It was less like... Oh. Hello?
You no longer bear the burden of prophecy. You have achieved your destiny. You are free. The doomed Duima's folly, Lord Dagoth's temptation, the tribunal's seduction, the god's heart freed, the prophecy fulfilled. All fate sealed and sins redeemed. If you have pity, mourn the lost, but let the weeping cease. The blight is gone, and the sun's golden honey gilds the land. Hail, Savior, Hortator, and Nerevarine, your people look to you for protection. Monster and villains, great and small, still threaten the people of Vardenfell. Enemies and evils abound, yet indomitable will might rid Morrowind of all its ills. For you, our thanks and blessing, our gift and token given. Come, take this thing from the hand of God.
Ooh, floating ring. Can I pick it up? Please? Ring of Azura. Night Eye for 20 points on self. And then restore fatigue. Wow. What an interesting item. What an interesting item to get for beating the final boss. You get to see in the dark and you restore fatigue, I guess. I guess the restore fatigue is kind of nice. Like, I'm not gonna pretend it's not. I just wish it was more than 3 points, you know? Thanks for the glorified ring, Papas. Exactly. It's just like... It's a... Brother, my hammer that the drummer made when they were still around is better than that. I do think we did get fucked up kind of permanently, though, a little bit more on our strength and our... Not by much, but, you know, just a little bit more on our strength and all else. So we'll have to kind of wield this hammer to make up for that. That's alright, though. Well, we did that. There goes the main quest. I still... That doesn't... Listen, even though the boss fight was kind of boring, it doesn't diminish from the story, I think. I still think the story is, like, a very good story. And I did like a lot of the quests that I went along with and, you know, went on and accomplished. It was still a very much a fun game. That much I can say. And it's, let's be honest, it's not the first time something that has had, like, a great story has had a hard time ending it, you know? Like, that happens all the damn time. It's disappointing when it does, and that it happens so often. But, you know, it kind of is what it is at this point. The sky isn't fucking red, so that's kind of nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to save. Well, I did, but let's save again. DLC time? Yeah, basically. I mean, we have nothing else to do. I mean, unless the DLC is one of those things that takes us somewhere we can't come back from, you know, we might need to prepare a little bit. With Dagoth destroyed, his insane dreams can no longer drive the people of Morrowind to madness as they sleep. You can just come back whenever you want. Alright. Then, well, like I said, not really... I mean, maybe fix herself up a little bit. You know, restore some of our stuff here. And then we can adventure on. Where do we go if we want to go to the DLC? I imagine this island mass over here has to do something with the DLC. Like, I guess it's kind of here. Then there's also this place we didn't really explore. We still haven't explored, like, a fair share of the land. That's kind of weird to me. Like, we explored a good portion of it, but, like, there's still so much that's technically unexplored. Like, this whole, like, eastern side, I guess, is southern east, really. It's just left unexplored. There's 2 DLC, Tribunal and Blood Moon. I kind of want to deal with a Tribunal just because I want to kind of kick him. Tribunal, you first need to talk with a guard about being attacked by an assassin. Okay. You know, we haven't experienced assassination attempts in a long time. Which I find a little bit funny. Although I'm gonna need to take my helmet off when I go in there. I kind of forgot, because that's, well, no. You said a guard, so any guard would do, right? So I don't need to go to Vivek City. Just talk to a guard. What the hell? And then Blood Moon. Does Blood Moon have anything to do with, like, the red moon in the sky? Or is Blood Moon a reference to something else? Ouch. Broke my knee. Where am I going? The gate is that way. Spoilers, fair enough. Where's my levitation device? The fast one. Okay, hearth. Oh, right, I can also use this. And something magicka, fortify health, ancestor ring. A lot of these like enchanted items are not really all that great. Some of them are okay, others are just ass. Most of them are just ass, let's be honest. I probably could have popped this during that Dagoth fight. Because it does give me a little bit of shield. Just a small bit, not a lot. These fuck-ass things are still trying to... Oh, the gate is no longer functional. I guess because they technically don't have to contain shit anymore, huh? Okay, not enough charge in that. Man, don't tell me I got... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, don't tell me I just got stuck. Okay, we can go to... yeah, Aldrun is closer. This land is still stormy as hell, you know. Sandstorms here and there still are gonna be a thing. At least it makes it feel, the weather that is, makes it feel varied. As much as I don't really like the sandstorm all that much. It's better than just like nothing and then rain and then nothing again. Honestly, I'd rather have this than a thunderstorm, because the thunderstorm is just gonna break your ears. It's just, every time there's a fucking lightning strike, it's just like a bomb goes off. That's how loud it is, the damn thing. Okay, bird's trying to engage in combat, maybe? I don't know what the bird is trying to do. The bird is just trying to be a bird, I guess. Oh, that one maybe trying to throw hands a little. And it failed. Just gotta make sure everything I come across perishes. I am the extinction event. Alright, can't get over that. Can I go at it from a different angle? Please, ow. Why must I always break my ankles on the most inane of a... Oh, that one's already dead. Okay, come on. This wizard staff has got to have enough in it to let me fly a little bit. No! There we go. Just had to wait a little. Just had to wait. I like how every time you equipped the hammer, it's just like there's like the explosion that happens on yourself, just to signify the magic is happening. That's a little silly. I gotta stop bouncing my leg. I forget that, like, bouncing my leg will move the microphone. You guys can hear that. Apologies. I've been wanting a wrap with, like, nothing but, just, like, mozzarella cheese and bacon in it for a while now. If only I had the wraps. There's these wraps, they're like Spanish wraps. They taste so good. I like it very much. Next time I get them, I'll probably still have the bacon and mozzarella, so I'll get to have a good old nice little meal there. A breakfast burrito? I mean, the breakfast burrito usually has more than just bacon and mozzarella cheese. I'm talking like, I don't think you understand. I'm talking about like a lot of cheese. A lot of mozzarella cheese. Engorge this thing with mozzarella cheese and just add like 2 or 3 strips of bacon in there. Because a breakfast burrito usually has like egg and sausage, but I don't want egg and sausage. I just want cheese and bacon. Which I guess technically means I just want fats, you know, because that's what cheese and bacon basically. Bacon is a little bit more than fats, but you know. I feel like you or a fat ass could just make that anytime. Well, I don't have, like, my spinach tortillas, man. I don't got any. I got the cheese and I got the bacon, but I got no tortilla. And I want the spinach tortilla, not the normal ones. I'm gonna take the helmet off just in case anyone here gets offended. Actually, I might want to go to Caldera real quick and sell a couple of things to Creeper. Minecraft Grim Reaper. Sorry, that song just like came into my mind. Cheese and bacon without the hamburger. And it was veggies. And it's with veggies. Lord almighty. It's good, okay? You're just gonna have to trust me. Although, to be fair, hamburger meat in like a wrap would be pretty nice. I think I'd like that. I think I'd like that very much, actually. Instead of, egg and sausage, burger meat, mozzarella, bacon. That would actually be so good.
So what's this regarding?
They don't got a shrine in here, right? Oh, wait, they do. Okay, let's see if that restored anything. Restored some stuff. Maybe. No. Restore my fuck-ass attributes, please. Okay, we got our stuff back. We can't get that back or that, I think, right? Hold on. Yeah. Our strength and endurance remains cooked. I say, as I damn near have 200. And now we can travel to Caldera real quick, because I'm just gonna sell like the amulets I have to Creeper.
Clearly he was wrong, yet I do think he meant well.
Who are you talking about, lady? Who was wrong and who meant well?
What's this about?
I will listen out now.
What assistance do you need?
What's this regarding?
Speak to a random NPC, by the way. Okay, hold on. Excuse me, Sarah, but, well, you're the Nerevarine, and the big hero, and I don't really know how to talk to important folk like you, except to say thank you for everything. You're welcome. I saved everyone. Now, get on your knee. The people are friendly, finally not racist. True! So true, so real. They're not calling me an Enwa, you know? Things are finally shell.
May your kills be quick and many.
Creeper is still the same old Creeper. And all it took was saving the world, yeah. It do be like that. It do be like that. Okay. To offer. Goodbye. 24 hours. He's like, I need the money. Brother, you are the money. You are the money. What are you talking about? He does speaketh the truth. He does speaketh the truth. Okay, that's 2,000. Didn't I have like a Dwemer weapon? Dwarven spear. I thought I picked another one up. I guess I did. Oh yeah, I did. The courtesy, the thing. I'll sell it to him. I mean, I can buy him back if I want to do that quest line. Jogger helm is that much? What can I sell to him? You take rings? No. He does not like jewelry. Did he take coins? And mayhaps soul gems? You do take soul gems, I remember that much. Give him all the grand soul gems. The cookie. Cookie-shaped soul gems that I'm so convinced are just like a cookie with a filling. You hate the main quest, but the final boss is actually peak. Tribunal is unironically the opposite of base Morrowind. Okay, so the quest line sucks, but the boss will be good. Gotcha. The struggle for good boss fight and story will continue till the end of time itself. I thought the House Dagoth Cup was a lot more than 500, but I guess not. We got a lot of these coins, so we'll kind of Sell those as well. I think there's a pawn shop around here. We'll be able to sell the jewelry and whatnot too. Right? Shovel. Trader. Traders also take some of this stuff. The fucking moon sugar. They still won't service me because my fucking moon sugar. You know, we were literally just at Creeps. I don't know why I didn't just sell these two things. Where's the gosh darn skooma? I can save the world, but I still can't sell things to a guy if I have skooma on me. Just a couple of drugs, you know? The world will not accept this. Okay. You will take... You only have like 1,000, but that's okay, I guess. Diamonds, I guess? What can I even do? Why does the diamond have question marks on it? Can I eat the diamond? Only one way to test that one out. Well, I can eat it. You could just eat a rock, you know, I guess it's... Yeah, okay.
Ah, friend, how does the day greet you?
It's an ingredient. We didn't even get like a message for it. We can just eat it. And I find that humorous to a great extent. $500 for 4. We'll sell for more. That's 1,000. Thank you for your patronage. You're not Nerevar. You are you are Crash Bandicoot. What? Not Crash. Oh, there goes my phone. Not Crash Bandicoot. You know, I've never played any of those games, by the way. Never ever in my long-lived existence so far.
Adventure lies beyond the cities, friend.
Oh, I just realized the orcs are also kind of nice to me too. He eats the game. Thus is the way of life, I suppose. I got drugs for you, buddy. Here, take this. Okay, he doesn't buy that. Damnation. Even Creeper doesn't buy drugs, you know? I guess I can respect that. I'll go to Balmora via teleportation and sell it to the kitty cat over there. Never ask a nationalistic Nord who his girlfriend is. I'm the nationalistic Nord. Literally.
Yes.
Because we're Nord. Look at us. I forgot our fuck-ass haircut, bro. Look at this shit. Just a question, how rich would you
assistance do you
be
need?
when every back shot you take is $10? I'd be fucking poor. You think I get any action? Even of the homosexual kind? You are wrongly mistaken, buddy. Where's that cat at? I kind of forgot. What's it, this guy? Yola's a shud. I'm just a fat fucking chud, you know? No, it was this one, wasn't it? Yo likes women. My likes and dislikes are an enigma because I don't say anything. I will just agree with whatever anyone says about any character. I'll be like, yep. There we go. I like how he just proudly announces he has Daedric weapons. He's like, you'll want to buy my Daedric weapon. You would think something like that would be pretty illegal, but apparently not. Or maybe it is, you know? Maybe it is. Oh, where's that damn skooma? There it is. Only for... Okay, whatever. ZZZ Andy is peak burger. It's peak burger. What does this mean? It's okay, you have the shack. Khajiit spotted. Khajiit has been spotted indeed. Agree, Martyr likes her brother. Hey, I was talking about the finding characters hot, alright? Not whatever little opinions you may have that may or may not be confirmed if I actually read things in the game. Cat person. Gato.
Speak, traveler.
Gato individual. Do you think Chaos is back? I don't think he's back. I think he's gone forever. I miss him. Agree. All caps. I miss my friend. At least he has moon sugar. He never returns, I'm afraid. No. But he's our grand do you think... Now that I think about it, do you think he's just... You think he's at the Capitol just walking around without a shirt on? I wouldn't be surprised if that man spoke to the Emperor himself without a shirt on. Like, I feel like he would do that. He'd just pull up. The most fucked up part is that we don't even see him in Oblivion. I don't know why. Right, because dude, I completely forgot that like a couple of the games take place in one reign. Yeah, you're right. Why don't we see him in Oblivion? He's supposed to be back at the capital. Maybe he got sent to like another mission, you know? And that could be it. You know, he's in like fucking. He's in I don't know, Daggerfall or something. He just gets sent away on some other mission. He's like, good job over there with the Nervarine thing. Now, go over to Hammerfell or something. You'll like it there. Being shirtless, you'll get a tan. Yeah, Uriel, the guy who died in Oblivion, was also ruling during Daggerfall, Arena, Oblivion, and Morrowind. Morrowswind. And then they just decide to do like a 200, 300 year skip, or some shit like that. Forgot how many 100 years, but... And then Skyrim happened. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Don't spoil that Uriel dies in the first 10 minutes of the game. To be fair, I already knew that Uriel dies in like the first, but I know a bit about how Oblivion goes already, because I've seen other people like play bits of it. Like I haven't watched like the whole story, the whole gameplay, but I've seen like enough to kind of get, like I think I know how it ends, and I know that he dies. I know it kind of ends with you fighting the big-ass fucking Daedra dude now, and then, like, somebody sacrifices themselves, and then that's, like, the end of the lineage? Because I think it's a prince or some shit. Something like that. Elder Scrolls 6 might take as long to come out as it does for the Uriel's reign to end. Maybe. I kind of forgot the Elder Scrolls 6 is like still a thing that's in development. I'm gonna use the restroom rather quick. I shall return to you And then we'll talk to a guard around here and get on with the DLC, I guess. Okie dokie. We are back. We are so back. Alright, Godsman. Hello, God.
Go ahead.
An officer of the Imperial Law? Eyebrow raise? Let's see. South Wall, Outlander, Nerevarine. Imperial Law, Imperial Codes, Guild Guide. People, by the way, you just remembered this really cringe Morrowind and Helltaker meme you made like 2 years ago? Cringe? You mean liberating? I guess we just mentioned the Dark Brotherhood. Scum, all of them. If they're after you, friend, you better find yourself some help, or write a will, or both. Well, that didn't really do much. You DM'd it to me. Okay, let me take a look. See at that sheaf. Has been acting weirdly for this Morrowind game. I think it's about time we see for ourselves what the fuss is about. I'm gonna load her most recent save. SMH. I like how the fucking computer is just some random fucking Some random thing you found on the... It's got the little, like, what do you call it? The watermarks on it. This is just some random image you got. It's got the vibe of, hey, I made this thing in like 5 minutes. Well, I spoke about the Dark Brotherhood, and they haven't really told me much of anything. You can still see the green screen, the green screen border on it and everything. It is grand. It has its it's got a flavor to it, you know.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Is there like a specific place I need to speak to the guards, or is it just like any guards of any place? Because that guy just told me, hey, you better write a will. You better write your will down. Big bug. Yo, this guy's still standing on there. He's ballin', bro.
We make a special trip just for you.
Get
Say
this man
hello,
on the
Brad.
national Tamriel basketball team. Kind of see if I got anything else to sell. Council Club.
Say what you want or go away.
I like how they all just have the same thing to say. He does have Flynn, and I do like Flynn. 300 something gold. Yeah, he seems to take some ingredients, maybe. Well, you take a heart or two. Let's see. He will take a Daedric a heart or two. Just a random bartender. I don't know what he's gonna do with these, but he'll take them. Actually, bro defies gravity. He does. He does not give a damn. He said, I ride a big bug as a taxi driver, effectively. The last thing he cares about is gravity. Actually, you might have already accidentally started it. Have I? I do not remember such a thing. Go talk to a guy called Apelles Maltius in Abernhart. Did I even read that right? The letters are so small. Apelles Maltius, okay. To Ebonheart. Which is all the way in Vivek, I guess, right? Like in, like the... It's like near it. Yeah. It's close enough, you know?
We make a special trip just for you.
Bro fears the IRS so much, he tries to live on air to reduce them. To reduce the rent. I can swim across and just kind of walk on this little piece of land mass. Most likely, mushrooms. Don't do it, buddy. He did it. He tried it. I told him not to. Okay, that crab did not deserve that violence. That crab was innocent. And yet I slew it. Like the horrible thing I am. Ay, ay, ay. You know, apparently you're not supposed to be drinking coffee after 2 p.m. I didn't know that. I didn't know coffee stayed in your system for like 8 hours. That was not knowledge I had. Because it certainly doesn't feel like it does. Alright.
Yes?
AM. That's the guy's acronyms. AM. Let's see. Where can I find a fellow by that name? Well, maybe they'll tell me if I say I'm looking for a specific person. Company Hall. Nope, you're not him. You're Pontius. Pontius, that's a very good name.
Go ahead, stranger.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Okay, these two are just kind of chilling here.
Well, here's a fine one.
You think he's on a bridge from your memory, at least. On a bridge. Well, he's not here. This is the lady that takes you to the people that are over in the other place.
Greetings.
Those are docks. Well, docks, bridges, is there a difference? They both are bridges of a kind. One is just on water, the other one is not. Matthias. You're a lady. A lady.
Yes, what is it?
A lady. There we go. Wellman. Hawk Towers. He might be in like if this place has a like a bar, you know. That's usually where a bunch of characters are. Let me see if this place has one of them. It may not. Warehouse. Let's see if there's anything in there. He's outside. Not at a bar. Well, we can look with our eyeballs, but that doesn't mean we'll find anyone. This is where we came. Well, maybe not where we came from, but certainly a direction. Bros, who is him? But who is him? Dagoth who is already dead. We've killed him. You are a little late to the party on that one, but that's okay. It wasn't that big of a climactic boss fight. I did die once, but that was more so to my own stupidity than anything else. The fight was amazing. Yeah, you get debated once, and then you gotta run downwards into a giant statue thing of a I don't even know how to describe the Kagrenak, bro. Big statue that dwarves one time try to build to become immortal, that has a weird enchanted heart in it that the bad guy of this game used to become immortal. The dwarves, they're gone. They're gone. I don't know what happened to them. Where we two-shotted him, and then y'all fucked up the heart. that's. I think that's him. Who, this guy? Oh, that is. This isn't the bridge. Apelles Matthias. What's this about the Dark Brotherhood? You say you've been attacked by them. The fact that you are standing here seems to suggest otherwise. You stupid motherfucker. Perhaps you have been attacked. That's bad business. I don't know who it is that wants you dead, and I don't want to know. Dark Brotherhood activity here on Vardenfell has been almost unheard of, but I know they have a large contingent back on the mainland. The Maland? Yes, in Mournhold itself. What the fuck is a Mournhold? If you're feeling particularly suicidal, you can check it out for yourself. Of course, it's not easy to get there these days. Even though the blight seems to be gone, Mournhold is a very, wary of visitors from Vardenfell. There is one way you might get there, though. Speak with Asine Rain about transport to Mournhold. She might be able to help you out. Well, that's what you'll need to... that's what you'll need if you're so hell-bent on tracking down these Dark Brotherhood assassins you claim to have visited you. Asine Reen. Powerpuff Girls him? Did I read that already? Because I feel like I didn't, and that's kind of goofy. I kind of forgot about the Powerpuff Girls. They're a thing that existed. Can I get around her? Because I don't want to wait for these two to get out of the way.
So,
Yes, what is it?
Release me! Really? How did he pass? Huh? What? Okay, so he gets to pass, but I don't. Okay, there we go.
You want something, friend?
I had to walk sideways there for a second. Oh, good heavens. Alright. I think the lady might be this one. No. Is that one over there a lady? That might be a gentleman. You are a gentleman. Alright, that might be the lady that we were trying to pass by. Let me see if I gotta talk to her. Maybe I should ask the guy, where is this woman? So that I don't have to run around like a fool with no head on his shoulders.
Yes, what is it?
Okay. Yes. I know, guys. I know. I'm a great leader of people. I'm a great reborn king, I guess. Okay. She's a mage who's arrived in Vardenfell the same time I did, specially appointed to Duke Dren himself. Nice woman, and a powerful mage. You should be able to find her in the Grand Council chambers of the here in Ebonheart. Cool, very cool. I spoke to people in the game like a normal human person. Should probably go over there where the big castle is. You know, the same guy who voiced the Imperial voiced the Dark Elves and also voiced Dagoth. If there's anything Bethesda is good at doing, is using the same human people to... the same 3 voices to voice like 70 different characters. Greetings, friend. What may I do for you? I need to go to the Dark Brotherhood. Horrible people. Stay clear of them, my friend. May you take me to the land. Transport to Mournhold. You wish to go to the mainland? That's highly irregular. I'm sure you've heard that they've restricted travel to Mournhold. They've been a bit worried about the Blight. Even though it's been reported that the Blight is gone from Vardenfell, they're still worried about possible contamination. What's your reason for wanting to go to the city? To be fair, the Imperials and the Dark Elves sound very different. They do. They put effort into actually making the voices different. It's just that, like, it does not mean that they don't use the same 3 people for, like, everyone. Like, I'm pretty sure most women in these games are voiced by, like, 1 person. And then every now and again you get, like, a different voice actor or voice actress. The guys get, like, a little bit more variety, but not by much. I fear I've been marked by the Dark Brotherhood and wish to investigate. Oh my, I can see why you'd want to get that cleared up. That's dangerous business, though I can't say I'd be happy to send you off that sort of fool's errand. If you're sure, though, I suppose I can oblige you. If you need to return to Vardenfell, speak with Effie Tay in the Royal Palace. Take care, friend. Those people are not to be taken lightly. I'll send you there when we finish speaking. You are not ready for the Oblivion Elves? All elves. I know the Altmer take credit for the Oblivion Crisis being ended. I remember that much. I think that's how they literally gain power, no? By the time of, like, Skyrim, it's like they take credit for the shit that went down, or they take credit for, like, saving the world, basically, to some extent. And they get allegiances from, if I remember, I think the Khajiit Nation and somewhere else. Not only do they have the same voice actor, they have the same voice. Unfortunate. Okay, this person transports us. Okay.
Warm blood has questions.
Wait, are we in Morn place? I guess maybe we are. Royal Guard.
Justice never sleeps.
I'm on this armor kind of nice, kind of cool actually. That's some nice armor.
Justice never sleeps.
Royal Palace reception. I guess we can talk to the people here. Let me talk to
Mournhold, city of
okay,
light.
no. Let's
city
see.
Of magic.
A specific someone in particular. Almalexia, Our Lady of Mercy, dwells in her temple. Her steward, Fedris Hilaire, and the Lord Archcanon Gavastrin also reside in the temple. King Hilalu Helseth and his mother, the Queen Berenzia, live in the royal palace. Tianius Deletian is the captain of the royal guard. It's a big city. If there's someone else you want, ask around. City of light, city of magic. There she is. Yeah. Berenzia. You can meet her if you want. Specific place. You're in the royal palace now. South in Plaza Brindisi Dorum. North is the temple courtyard and Alamaxia's temple. To the west is God's Reach. To the east is Great Bazaar. The Great Bazaar. But you can't go there from here. Go through the temple or plaza first. Palace basement.
Mournhold, city.
The royal cat fucker. Legion Depot. Courtyard. Let's see. Ooh, that's a nice courtyard.
Defender of the Fighters Guild. Power and profit to you.
I kind of forget that I was a part of the guild. Temple courtyard. So I imagine this area is basically just the city, and that's about
Good
it.
for the Empire. Good for all.
Plaza, Dorum. Let's go to the temple. I want to see.
Good for the Empire. Good for all. Citizen?
Yep, alright. It's not too bad of a idea for a DLC, like you're just in a capital city of some place. Well, maybe this isn't the capital per se, but like, you know, it might be. For the mainland, it's very underwhelming. Yeah, it's like, this is just the mainland, you know? It is simply the mainland. I got street lamps, though, which is kind of nice.
It's another perfect day in Mournhold.
Reception area. Oh, they got fancy colors for these ones.
This temple, Sarah.
Almalexia knows and sees.
Why are there like leggings like that?
Almalexia be praised, Sarah.
Ah, you are the one who has recently arrived in Mournhold from Vardenfell. I was told of your arrival. I understand you had some problems with the Dark Brotherhood, an interesting group, and rather unusual, and usually rather effective. I'm surprised you're still alive. Perhaps you have potential, or they sent incompetence. I believe you might be of service to Our Lady. How so? I am always aware of those who might be able to serve Our Lady Almalexia. Few are worthy to do so. The temple and the city is guarded by the High Ordinators, and the hands fulfill other duties for the Lady. I am her chief steward, Fedris Hilaire. Now, if you wish to be of use, we have some matters to discuss. Be of use to my past selves? wife? You're technically her husband. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me see my goddamn wife. I still gotta file those fucking divorce papers. She will sign this shit. I swear to the 9. I guess we can take a quest if we have nothing to do here. Let me explore a little bit more.
I clean this temple.
Granny Varys.
Mind you keep it that way.
They still refer to me to Seras, which is like the respect thing. By the 9, we must kill our horror wife. By the 9, I must get my lick back for that one time. Down here, they said I couldn't go to where the bazaar just yet. I do kind of want to see what stats their Royal Guard armor has.
Never sleeps.
Reminds me of something else, but I don't know what the design that is. Let me see. It's like they have Royal Guards and Ordinators. I guess the Royal Guards are for the Queen and King, and then the Ordinators are here for Almalexia. She stabbed the motherfucker. Did he just say that guy looks familiar? Let me see. I'm assuming this is supposed to... Yeah, Almalexia and Mehrunes Dagon. Stabbed the shit out of Dagon.
Justice never sleeps.
Mournhold Gates. I imagine I can't go out, so... Gonna ignore that big old door. Cactus. God's Reach. You can't even levitate here? SMH. Hopefully we won't put ourselves in a situation where we'll need to. Tendus Manor. Gayan Aline's house. I guess this is like a rich people district. Museum?
Welcome to the Mournhold Museum of Artifacts.
The museum is privately funded and is an effort to collect and display many of the artifacts from this part of the world. Should you want to sell something if you feel the museum will be interested in, bring the item here and we can assess its value. Be warned, however, that theft is a serious matter and likely to equal a death warrant for any foolish enough to accept it. Okay, journal has been updated.
In gods and justice. Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
Book. Famed artifacts. I guess I can read that. Lord's Mail, sometimes called the armor of Mori House of the gift of Kinareth, is an ancient cuirass of unsurpassable quality. It grants the wearer power to absorb health, resist, and effects of spells, and cure oneself of poison when used. It is said that whenever Kinareth deigns the wearer unworthy, the Lord's Mail will be taken away and hidden for the next chosen one. Okay, get ready to have to check the wiki for this fucking DLC. Oh, heavens. The Ebony Mail is a breastplate created before recorded history by the dark elven goddess Boethia. It is she who determines who should possess the Ebony Mail. I mean, isn't there already ebony armors and whatnot? If judged worthy, its power grants the wearer added resistance to fire, magicka, and grants a magical shield. It is Boethia alone who determines when a person is ineligible to wear the Ebony Mail any longer, and the goddess can be very capricious. Spellbreaker. The Ebony Mail is different from the normal ebony armor? Okay. Oh, right, because like ebony, yeah. It's probably the name, right? This one is specifically Ebony Male, and then the other one is probably Ebony Cuirass, something like that, right? So, that's how you'll know the difference. Spellbreaker, specifically a Dwemer Tower Shield, is one of the most ancient relics of Tamriel. Aside from its historical importance in the Battle of Rurken Shalador, the Spellbreaker protects its wielder almost completely from any spell caster, either by reflecting magics or silencing any mage about to cast a spell. It is said that Spellbreaker still searches for its original owner and will not remain the property of anyone else for long. For most, possessing Spellbreaker for any length of time is power enough. I see. That's kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. Kresamir. The Paladin's Blade is an ancient claymore with offensive capabilities surpassed only by its own defenses. It lends the wielder health, protects him or her from fire, and reflects any spells cast against the wielder back to the caster. Seldom has Kresamir been wielded by any bladesman for any length of time or chosen, for it chooses not to favor one champion. Staff of Magnus. Staff of Magnus, one of the elder artifacts of Tamriel, was a metaphysical battery of sorts for its creator Magnus. When used, it absorbs an enemy's health and mystical energy. In time, the staff will abandon the mage who wields it before he becomes too powerful and upset the magical balance it is sworn to protect. Interesting. Warlock's Ring. The Warlock's Ring of the Archmage Cerebane is one of the most popular relics of myth and fable. In the Tamriel's ancient history, Cerebane saved all of the continent by judicious use of his ring, and ever since, it has helped adventurers with less lofty goals. It is best known for its ability to reflect spells cast at its wearer and to improve his or her speed and restore health. A lot of these just have to do with, like, taking like health and protecting and anti-magic. I love how they explained why these artifacts keep appearing in future games. Yeah, the artifacts choose to leave it so they just fuck off, you know. They don't like it there. They don't like it being in one place. They're hot-footed, as they say. They got fire under their feet. No adventurer can wear the Warlock's Ring for long, for it is said that the ring is Cerebane's alone to command. Imagine you can have it like in-game, right? And it just genuinely just disappears at some random point. It's just RNG. You got no idea when it's gonna just go outside of your inventory. That would suck ass. The Ring of Finister. They're all artifacts you can get. I get that, but like, I mean, like, with that whole, like, it will literally disappear anytime, like, shtick going on. The Ring of Finister was made hundreds of years ago by a man who needed good defenses to survive his adventurous life. Thanks to the ring, Finister lived for hundreds of years. God damn. I'm assuming this is not a normal man. And since then, it has passed from person to person. The ring improved its wearer's overall resistance to poison magic and shock. Still, Finister was cunning and cursed the ring so that it eventually disappears from its holder's possession and returns to another resting place, discontent to stay anywhere but with Finister himself. So just write down where Finister is. You think that ring is a reference to one of the developer's deceased fathers, which is sweet. Aww. The Ring of Khajiit. The Ring of the Khajiit is an ancient relic hundreds of years older than Rahin, the thief that made the ring famous. It was Rahin who used the ring's power to make himself invisible and as quick as the breath of the wind. Using the ring, he became the most successful burglar in Elsweir's History. Raheen's eventual fate is a mystery, but according to legend, the ring rebelled against such constant use and disappeared, leaving Raheen helpless before his enemies. The Mace of Molag Bal. Hey, that's the one from Skyrim. I know that one. I used it. Also known as the Vampire's Mace, the Mace of Molag Bal drains its victims of magic and gives it to the bearer. I think that was the one in Skyrim, right? I know there's like a mace you find in like Hammer. No, where was it? And it's one of the cities. You just go into some house and you keep going, and then it's just kind of there, and you get spoken to by some voice. Markarth? Okay, wrong one then. It's similar enough, you know. It also has the ability to transfer one's enemy's strength to its wielder. Molag Bal has been quite free with his artifact. There are many legends about the mace. It seems to be a favorite of vanquishing wizards. Mask of Calvicus Vial. Ever the Vain One, Calvicus Vial made a mask suited to his own personality. The bearer of the mask is more likely to get a positive response from the people of Tamriel. The higher his personality, the larger the bonus. The best known story of the mask tells the tale of Avalea, a noblewoman of some renown. As a young girl, she was grossly disfigured by a spiteful servant. Avalea made a dark deal with Clavicus Vial and received the mask in return. Though the mask did not change her look, suddenly she had the respect and admiration of everyone. A year and a day after her marriage to the well-connected Baron, Clavicus Vial reclaimed the mask. Although pregnant with his child, Avala was banished from the Baron's household. 21 years and 1 day later, Avala's daughter claimed her vengeance by slaying the Baron. Ooh. Now that's a story. You know, it's canon that Molag Bal raped Vivek, and Vivek chopped his penis and turned it into a spear. This is all canon. This game is insane. Didn't we read about that? I swear we read that somewhere. I think we literally opened up a book and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, they said they cut his head. I didn't think it was that head, you know? Or either somebody mentioned it. We either read it or somebody mentioned it. No, that was the Nerevar. Same difference, you know? At this point, man keeps getting stuck just cut off of him. After being in bed. Yikes. Mehrunes' Razor. The Dark Brotherhood has coveted this ebony dagger for generations. This mythical artifact is capable of slaying any creature instantly. History does not record any bearers of Mehrunes' Razor. However, the Dark Brotherhood was once decimated by a vicious internal power struggle. It is suspected that the Razor was involved. Kudas of the Savior's Hide. Another of Hyracene's artifacts was the Cuirass of the Savior's Hide. The Cuirass has the special ability to resist magicka, like the rest of them, really. Legend has it that Harassine, something like that, rewarded his peeled hide to the first and only mortal to have ever escaped his hunting grounds. This unknown mortal had the hide tailored into this magical cuirass for his future adventures. The Savior's Hide has a tendency to travel from hero to hero as though it has a mind of its own. They all just magically do, huh? Spear of Bitter Mercy. One of the more mysterious artifacts is the Spear of Bitter Mercy. Little to nothing is known of the spear. There are no recorded histories, but many believe it to be of Daedric origin. The only known legend about it is its use by a mighty hero during the fall of the Battlespire. Hey! That's the guy! The hero was aided by the spear to defeat Mehrunes Dagon and the recapturing of the Battlespire. Since that time, the Spear of Bitter Mercy has made few appearances within Tamriel. Yo, good job escaping my saw trap game. Have my skin. Morrowind is a library with a minigame in it. It can be, honestly. It's got a lot of books. A lot of knowledge, a lot of lore when they gave a damn about writing random bullshit. Daedric Scourge. The Daedric Scourge is a mighty mace forged from sacred ebony in the fires of Fecladare. It's Fecladire? Fickledire. Why did I read that as Fecladare? Fucking Fecladare. Fickledire. The legendary weapon of Makan. It was once a fierce weapon used to send spirits of black back into oblivion. The weapon... It has the ability. I think they just meant the weapon has. The weapon has the ability to summon creatures from oblivion. Once a tool used against the Daedric lords in the battle spire, it now roams the land with adventurers. Okay. The Bow of Shadows. Legend has it that the Bow of Shadows was forged by the Daedra Nocturnal. The legendary ranger, Rayarulas Guile, was granted the bow for a secret mission that failed, and the bow was lost. Rayarulas did not go down without a hearty fight, and is said to have, with the aid of the bow, taken scores of his foes with him. The bow grants the user the ability of invisibility and increased speed. Many sightings of the Bow of Shadow have been reported, but it is even said that the sinister dark elf assassin of the Second Era, Dram, once wielded that bow. Fist of Randagulf. Nocturnal Mansion! Nocturnal Mansion! What a lady, what a lady, what a silly woman. What a silly Daedra. Where were we? Right. The Fist of Randagulf. Randagulf of the clan Begalin goes down in Tamrelic history as one of the mightiest warriors from Skyrim. He was known for his courage and ferocity in battle, and was a factor in many battles. He finally met his fate when King Harald conquered Skyrim. King Harald respected this great hero and took Randagulf's gauntlets for his own. After King Harald died, the gauntlets disappeared. The king claimed that the fist granted the bearer added strength. I like that. I do have to do a thing. Morrowind most useless god, not Morrowind, Elder Scrolls. She's just a silly lady, okay? Leave her be. I'll be back. I do have to do something. Give me like 10-15 minutes. Hopefully it's 15. She's not even in Morrowind, sad. I know. Alrighty, I'm back. I'll probably end the stream in a few, you know, when the next hour strikes around. I don't think I'm really gonna start all that much here. I'll keep reading this for a while, because I'm just interested in all the little artifacts, and when the time comes, we'll just end things off. We'll continue on this little DLC adventure next week, though, you know, twice a week, like always, just to get through it, because there's a lot of game. There's a lot of game to go through. Let's see, what did we read? We finished reading this bit. So I guess it's just, how many pages is this? Oh god. Oh god. So many pages. The Ice Blade of the Monarch. The Ice Blade of the Monarch is truly one of Tamriel's most prized artifacts. Legend has it that the evil archmage Almino Calmo enchanted the claymore of a great warrior with the soul of a frost monarch, a stronger form of the more common frost Atronach. The warrior Turgnar Asi was to play a part in the assassination of a great king in a far-off land and become the new leader. The assassination failed and the archmage was imprisoned. The ice blade freezes all who feel its blade. The blade circulates from owner to owner, never settling in one place for long. Your mom looked kind of bookless for a sec. What the hell does that even? What the fuck does that even mean? You're back. Welcome back. I just got back to. Then Max is out here saying my mom looked kind of bookless. What in the 9 does that even entail? The Rings of Surroundings. Little is known of this prize, but it is said that it lends the wearer the ability to blend in with their surroundings. That's pretty straightforward. Boots of the Apostle. The Boots of the Apostle are a true mystery. The wearer of the boots is rumored to be able to levitate, though nobody has ever seen them used. Nobody thought of putting them on? Are you serious? The Mentor's Ring, and this ring is a prized possession for any apprentice to magic. It lends the wearer the ability to increase their intelligence and wisdom, thus making their use of magic more efficient. The High Wizard Karni Asron is said to be the creator of the ring. It was a construct of his young apprentices while studying under his guidance. After Asron's death, the ring and several other possessions vanished and have been circulated throughout Tamriel. There's a lot of magical objects just kind of doing that, huh? Yeah, there's probably some black market for this shit, I am convinced. Ring of the Wind. No facts are known about this ring, but the title and a few rumors want to think it grants the wearer added speed. Vampiric Ring. One of the more deadly and rare artifacts in Tamriel is the Vampiric Ring. It is said that the ring has the power to steal its victim's health and grant it to the wearer. The exact nature of the origin of this is wholly unknown, but many elders speak of its evil creation in Morrowind long ago by a cult of vampire followers. The Vampiric Ring is an extremely rare artifact, and it is only seen every few hundred cycles of the moon. Eladon's Ward. Eladon was a holy knight of legend in Breton history. He was a sought-after man for his courage and determination to set all wrongs right. In one story, it is said that he rescued a baron's daughter from sure death at the hands of an evil warlord. For his reward, the baron spent all of his riches to have an enchanted shield built for Eidolon. The shield granted Eladon the opportunity to heal his wounds. Alright, pretty nifty shield, honestly, you know? Anything but making a shield lighter and stronger, you know? That's what they all do in these fantasy things. You would think, hey, wouldn't it be kind of cool to use magic to make a shield just kind of unbreakable and feel like paper? Maybe you wouldn't want it to be as light as paper, actually, because then getting whacked with something heavy would, like, send your arm flying. So actually scratch the less weight part. The Staff of Hasadek. Hasadoki. Yeah, Hasadoki was said to have been a very competitive wizard. he wandered the land in search for a wizard who was greater than he. To the best of all knowledge, he never found a wizard who could meet up to his challenge. It is said that he felt so lonely and isolated because so many feared his power that he bonded his life force into his own staff, where his soul remains to this very day. Magic users all over Tamriel have been searching for this magical staff, granting its wielder a protection of magic, and it is a sure prize for any magic user. That's just depressing. Guy got so sad. He just fucking bonded himself to a stick. Bloodworm Helm. The King of Worms, that's a gross title, was said to have left behind one of his prized possessions, the Bloodworm Helm. The helm is a construct of a magically formed bone. The helm allows the user to summon skeletons and control the undead. It would be a prized artifact to a necromancer. Ah, I see. The King of Worms is Manny Marco. Oh, okay. Manny Marco. Makes sense. He was a pretty big guy in his day when he was still around. Dragonbone Mail. This cuirass is one of the greatest artifacts any collector of or hero could own. It is constructed of real dragon bone and was enchanted by the first Imperial battle mage Zurin Arctus in the early years of the Third Era. It is a truly exquisite piece of work, and many have sought to possess it. The properties of the cuirass allow the wearer to resist fire and damage an enemy with a blast of fire. Little is known about the involvement of Zurin Arctus with the enchantment of the cuirass, but an old tale speaks of a debt that he owed to a traveling warrior. Like the warrior, the dragonbone mail never stays put for long. And then you can just make that in Skyrim. Not with, I assume not with the enchantment, but you know. Real dragonbone, yeah, not so impressive after Skyrim. That's what I was saying. It's like, it's impressive here because the dragons, you know, haven't come back yet, but then Skyrim happens and it's like, it's a lot of dragons to kill and a lot of scales and bones to pick up. Maybe not a lot. They are, I kind of forgot how heavy they are. Every time you would pick one up, you'd just be kind of screwed. It'd be like, ah yes, 100 pounds and it's just like 3 bones or some shit. And you're just like, damn. Better put this down somewhere. Skull Crusher. The Skull Crusher is an amazingly large and powerful weapon. The Warhammer was created in a fire magically fueled by the wizard Dorak Gusal and was forged by the great weaponsmith Hilbungard Rolamus. The steel is magically hardened and the weight of the weapon is amazingly light, which makes for more powerful swings and deadly blows. The Warhammer was to be put on display for a festival, but thieves got to it first. The Skull Crusher still travels Tamriel in search of its creators. That's a funny way of saying, yeah, it's being traded. This magical sword, Goldbrand, is almost a complete mystery. Thieves tell tales about its golden make and how it was actually forged by ancient dragons of the north. Their tales claim that it was given to a great knight who was sworn to protect the dragons. The sword lends its wielder the ability to do fire damage on the enemy. Goldbrand has not been cited in recent history and is said to be awaiting a worthy hero. That sounds like something that would have been in Skyrim, but I don't think there is a Goldbrand sword, not from my memory of it. Would be kind of cool though. It's basically just a fire with a sword with a fire enchantment. Effectively, it's just a Minecraft sword. Fire aspect 3 on that bitch. Whoopsh. Fang of Haynek Tnanit. Haynek Hay. Fang of Hay. Not Goldbrand, but there is a similar sword. It's probably Goldbrand. It's considering how little is known about Goldbrand, it's probably Goldbrand. Black Marsh was once known to be inhabited with what the Argonians called Wamasus. Northern men consider them to be intelligent dragons with lightning for blood. One such mighty beast, Hay, was slain by the Northern men. I assume Northern men just means, like, Nords. Though it took 7 days and nights and a score of men, one of the surviving men took a fang home as a trophy. The fang was carved down into a blade and fashioned into a small dagger. The dagger mysteriously houses some of the beast's magical properties and grants the user the ability to do shock damage on an opponent. This unique dagger is seen occasionally by traveling heroes. Just fucking shank, shank, shank. Imagine getting tasered while shanking. There is no Goldbrand in vanilla, but you'd think the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod adds Goldbrand for Skyrim. I see, I see. Can't you, like, do enchant? I kind of forget. I never really touched, like, alchemy or magic all that much outside of the most basic things. Can you enchant stuff in Skyrim? I think you can, right? It's just, like, kind of... At least from what like, my memory has me telling me that it's, like, complicated, but maybe it's not, and I'm just dumb. Yes? Okay. Fair enough. We'll get to Skyrim someday. Someday in the future. There's a whole skill for it. Alrighty. I just misremember things, you know? Sometimes my memories are not true, and I'm just bullshitting myself. I gaslight myself into believing something is true. The Umbra sword was enchanted by the ancient witch Nainra Ware, and its sole purpose was the entrapment of souls. That sounds pretty useful. Used in conjunction with the soul gem, the sword allows the wielder the opportunity to imprison an enemy's soul in the gem. Nayanra was executed for her evil creation, but not before she was able to hide the sword. The Umbra sword is very choosy when it comes to owners, and therefore remains hidden until a worthy one is found. Danstagmer's ring. All that is known of this ring is that it may grant the user protection from certain elements. Even the name Danstagmer is a mystery. I don't got nothing on this, man. Helm of Orain Bearclaw. That sounds like such a Nord name. And one of the Valenwood's legendary heroes... Oh, the Valenwood, okay. Legendary heroes is Orin Bearclaw, son of King Falm Toadeye. Falm Toadeye, okay. He was a respected clan hunter and a future leader. You know what else? Yeah. Wood Elven legend claims Orain single-handedly defeated Glainwayfaunva, the witch serpent of the Elven Wood. Forever bringing peace to his clan, Orain would go on to accomplish numerous other deeds, eventually losing his life to the Knahatan flu. So damn, man went on quite an adventure and just got the flu and died. You telling me they can't magic that away? Or not for their clan hero? Come on now. His helm stood as a monument of his stature for future generations to remember. The helm was lost eventually as the clan split, and is now a treasured artifact for adventurers. The helm of Orin Bearclaw is rumored to improve the wearer's agility and endurance. Daedric, okay, they didn't put a space here. Daedric Crescent Blade. Probably the most rare and even outlawed item in all of the great prizes is the Daedric Crescent Blade. The blade was used by Mehrunes Dagon, Daedric's forces in the Battle of the Imperial Battlespire. These extremely unique blades were gathered up and destroyed after the Battlespire was recaptured by the Empire. All but one, it seems. The Empire believes them all to be destroyed. It is rumored that one still remains in existence somewhere in Tamriel, though none have ever seen it. The blade lends its wielder the ability to to do great damage on the enemy and allows him to paralyze and put heavy wear on his enemy's armor. Quite the prize for any mighty warrior if it does exist. Didn't the Battlespire fucking explode? What do you mean it was recaptured? Well, I guess they could retcon it whenever they want, right? So it's like, you know, maybe it didn't blow up by this point. A lot of references to games that fucking suck. I guess, you know, it's still cool that they managed to weave it in there, you know? But from what I remember from that one video, the Battlespire exploded. So I guess if it was recaptured, you know, in this book, if the thing was recaptured by the Empire, then maybe they, you know, they retconned it so that it didn't blow up and it still exists. It just hasn't been used as a space in forever. Either that or the Empire's just lying out of their ass and just saying that they recaptured it when in reality it just blew up. That would be a move to pull as a nation, I guess. Just be like, no, we recaptured it, you know? It did not definitely blow up after defeating the Daedra. Promise. That was a good read, though. Good read, as always.
Try me.
I assume those are all, or at least there's some artifacts in the book that are actually in the game. I don't know about all of them. Red candle. Every time I look at a red candle, it looks so tasty for some reason. I don't know why. And how many? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's more space up here. Okay, so... Okay, maybe a lot of these artifacts are things we can get. Considering how much space there is. Oh! Stendar's hammer.
Try me, and you'll regret it.
I mean, that's a pretty good hammer. Shop does 100 damage. This doesn't have the added strength that our current hammer does, though. What would theoretically do more damage? I do have the Orc Belt to give me 20 points of strength, so it's like... Well, at most it gives me 20 points. So what would be stronger, the single-handed hammer or this thing? Now that's a question. You should play the original Oblivion before Skyrim. I probably will. Because I don't think this computer of mine could run the newer one. So we'll probably be playing the OG. And then we'll head on to Skyrim. Only after I beat this game and its DLCs, though. All of them are in the game? Holy moly, that's a lot of items. Can we take the book without an issue? Let me see. Okay, they don't have a problem with the book being taken. Good. I will have to bid thee farewell, though, because I am starved for nutrition. So let me save again. We'll keep that book in handy. That's a lot of artifacts. I do wonder if any of them are like, considerably better than some of the stuff, especially the armor. Because we do have, like... Well, we're wearing an ebony cuirass right now. We don't really have, some of the mails that they have. The ebony mail might be better. Because it'll probably have the same rating, but just the added benefits. So on and so forth. I don't know how many weapons would be better than what we currently have, though. That would be, something to test out, I suppose. Internet went down. No, not your internet. Well, I hope it comes back. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Internet's been weird lately for the last couple of days, so I've heard. Odd. Very odd. Anyhow, that will be all for today. Because I am tired and hungry. So I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you'll have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. We play Vampire the Masquerade tomorrow. So I may see you. I may not. Thank you for joining me. And take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.